We hear a lot about AI these days, particularly since the debut of ChatGPT by OpenAI. The fact is that AI will soon overtake human intelligence and will grow very fast beyond that. Humans need enhancement to stay involved. Augmented reality, AR, adds objects and information to your surroundings. Virtual reality, VR, gives you telepresence capability. And robotics allows you to do work remotely. All these enhancements are needed to keep us from losing all of our jobs to technology and AI. BCI, bionics, and gene editing are sequentially the next steps to human augmentation. BCI, or body-computer interface, will form a direct link between you and your cell phone or your computer. There are many well-funded companies who work on BCI technology today. Another enhancement that is more mechanical in nature is in the field of bionics and exoskeletons. They help you lift heavier weights, walk for much longer time, etc. The main limitation today is the availability of long-lasting, lightweight batteries. But batteries are improving at a rapid pace. Finally, gene editing will make people smarter, faster, smaller, larger, etc. Without gene editing, even though human nodes of Seymour feel comfortable with technology, they look like ordinary people. They are the undifferentiated nodes of Seymour, like the undifferentiated cells in an embryo. Gene editing will allow them to differentiate and look different depending on their job function. This is what happens in a human body. Muscle cells look very much different from skin cells. So currently we are like stem cells. We can assume any responsibility within Seymour's body. Differentiation will merge us with technology by gene editing and body enhancements. As expected, many consider gene editing as a scary concept, and it really is. Gene editing will decide what a newborn will look like and what capabilities it will have when it grows up. Of course, genes cannot be edited arbitrarily. There are gene interactions and physical limitations that prevent many trait changes to be viable. For example, if you make a person 10 feet tall, chances are they will not live very long. We have already seen this in people who suffer from gigantism and grow abnormally tall. Their bodies fail because they don't have enhanced skeletal and circulatory systems to support their size. Animal studies and advanced simulators that can predict the viability of the outcome are needed before performing any successful genetic augmentation of humans. It is likely that only a few types of gene-edited humans will emerge. This process will introduce a type of eusociality in the advanced human population that will resemble what we see in ant colonies, for example. Are we going to do genetic editing on other animal species to turn them into useful animal nodes of Seymour? That may also be in the cards. Let's look at enhanced humanoids, or what we may call genetically modified hybrids. First, let me emphasize that an outcome like the middle image is impossible. A person with enhanced olfactory capabilities of a dog will not retain her other facial features as shown here. Thinking about genetically and electronically enhanced people is disturbing, as it should be. The extenuating detail, however, is that this will not happen to most people. These beings will exist somewhere in some building, and they will have minimal or no interaction with ordinary people. We will be harmful to these hybrids. They won't let most of us get even close to them. And they will not be able to survive in the outside world without their support system, which is the body of Seymour. If Seymour dies, they will die with her. So this is what will happen to the society. Very few high-skilled, enhanced individuals will become human nodes of Seymour. Most others who are unaltered, low-skilled humans will be excluded and will live in unincorporated or primitive societies. They will not join the next stage of complexity. Let's look more closely at those who do not merge with technology to become nodes of Seymour. We think they will be the majority of human population. Human cells are outnumbered by microbial cells in a human body. The image on the right shows that human cells only constitute about 10 to 30% of the total number. The rest are cells that were never incorporated in a multicellular organism. They retain their autonomy as microbial cells. A similar ratio will hold for Seymour. Most humans will not become Seymour nodes. They will retain their autonomy. Individual humans will survive just as microbes have survived. Another way of thinking about this is that Seymour will never be a physically separate entity. It will not be located in a remote castle. It will be where everybody else lives. Unincorporated humans will occupy the same geographical space, analogous to the microbial cells in relation to human cells. Let's go over this one more time. Using AI as an example, some people will embrace it and will use it to their advantage. Most people won't. Those who do are moving toward becoming the elements or nodes of Seymour. Those who don't will be the bacteria who live in and around Seymour. Both options are perfectly acceptable. Thank you for your attention. Please contact us at seymour.us with your opinions, thoughts, and questions. We would love to hear from you.